Hey there, it's your health and fitness coach Mary Solis, and today I want to share a little message and tip with you regarding counting calories. Right? So gone are the days where you need to tediously count calories to lose weight. Right? I remember back in the day that was so important. Oh, how many calories of this should I eat, or am I eating enough calories, or just it was just tedious and confusing, right? So no longer do you need to specifically count calories in order to lose weight. Now, don't get me wrong, you should know just to have a gauge of what your calorie range is, because everybody's different, right? Everybody's level of activity is different, everybody's size is different, so your calorie range is going to be specific to you. So just because your friend can eat whatever 1,800 calories and she might be 5'5", it doesn't mean that you can eat the same amount of food that she can at maybe 5'2" and weighing much less than her, right? And maybe you're sedentary and she's active, right? So instead of focusing on counting calories, what you should do is focus more on getting the correct amount of nutrients, right? Calorie, which is a measurement of energy, right? We all need energy for all of our bodily functions. We need it for our respiratory, we need it for our digestive system, we need it for our excretion, all of that, circulatory system. We need energy, so we need food. So, but we need to have the right amount of food, the correct amount of nutrients in order to function properly, right? So sometimes we don't get enough of certain nutrients, which is why we take supplements just to fill in those gaps, right? But if you focus on getting the right amount of food and eating the right food, then weight loss is going to just happen, right? So in my group, in my accountability groups, the women in my group, what they do, they don't count calories. What they use is the portion control containers, color coded, and each of these containers are color coded for each of the different nutrients that you should be consuming. So the three macronutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, right? So each of these containers correspond to each of those nutrients. So take this purple container, actually is for fruits, which fruits are carbohydrates, right? So if you fill this container, you can fill as much of this container with your fruit. So be it blueberries, strawberries, or whatever fruit you're consuming for the day, you fill this container, and that is a perfect serving for your calorie range, right? And depending on your calorie range, you will be required to eat a certain number of purple containers, so you know that you're getting the right amount of, and you're getting the right amount of fruits for the day, and that you're not overeating. Then we have the red container, which the red container is for your proteins, which would be your chicken, fish, beef, anything like that would go in here, and you'd fill this, and that would be the serving for your proteins, right? And then we have our green container, which is for veggies, and so this actually is one of the bigger containers, so you know that you should be eating more of this and less of this, which is carbohydrates. The yellow corresponds to carbohydrates. Then we have the orange container, which is for our dressings and seeds. So you would fill this with your salad dressing, right? And I don't know if I mentioned, but the blue one is for healthy fats. So you would be filling this with your oils, such as your or rather your nuts, your walnuts, almonds, things like that. You'd fill this container with that for your healthy fats, right? So this way you're not overeating on certain things. Another thing that's really great about these containers are they're great for traveling. So if you prepare your meals for the week or to take to work for lunch, then these are great for carrying, and then you're always prepared. You always have the right amount of food and the right amount of portions for you, right? So if you're looking to lose weight and you've been having a hard time, or you find all this calorie counting confusing, then definitely reach out to me. Send me a private message, leave me a comment in the space below, letting me know that you are interested in checking out these portion control containers. Maybe you want to be a part of my accountability group, right? We use these portion control containers, and so far the women who are in my group, they have seen some weight loss, and at the same time they've learned also what portions are good for them, how much food is enough for them to give them enough energy for them to go about their day, to exercise, to work, to do the things they need to do, right? So if you're interested in that, again, leave me a message, and thank you for listening, and I hope that this message has served you well. Bye.